First week of April 2023, we brought the leaders of the groups within GlobalWaterWorks together to look at best practice and lay the foundation for the strength of GlobalWaterWorks in the groups. We started with our foundation Bible verse, which is Isaiah 58:11 and 12. The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought. And you shall be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. We did introductions. There were 21 people in our meeting here. And then we went and looked at the Future of Water video. We talked a little bit about the 7-year robust history of GlobalWaterWorks. For 7 years, we've been solving water issues locally and scaling them globally. We then looked at the ecosystem of GlobalWaterWorks. Our foundation is in technology and the technology database, but our strength is in communication. And the foundation of the strength is in the groups. So the purpose of today's meeting was to bring together the groups, leaders, to develop and lead the group together so we can accomplish the amazing. Our plan for today, you can see it here. We broke it down. We will have breakouts at the end to do work, but in the meantime, we will lay the foundation for our groups. Outcome, you're going to expand your network. That has already happened through the introductions. We're going to learn best practices for groups, and we're going to start the foundation for functional groups throughout GlobalWaterWorks. We have a number of groups in GlobalWaterWorks, as you can see here, that are already functioning and doing great work. We need to extend that. So then we say, why groups and community? You know that together we can get more done faster. If you've ever worked in a kitchen trying to get out the evening meals, you got to work together to get more done faster, and everybody does their job. So with GlobalWaterWorks, you can go off on your own, which many people have, and you look at the left side, all the things that you have to do. With GlobalWaterWorks, which we're a nonprofit, supported by donations from you, provides all of this for you, ready, waiting in a community. We take the administrative out of your work. The power of community, first of all, is bringing the right people together to master the group's goal together. So people in any organization, to be successful doing anything, the people are most important. So successful communities, we bring joy. You know, what's more joyous than a smile on a baby's face? But it can bring joy in accomplishing things together, accomplishing things in an hour, a day, a month, a week, a year, a quarter, or the entire goal. The mindset. What kind of mindset do we need to be successful in a group? You need to be curious. You need to try stuff. There are no bad ideas. Reframe problems. If you don't see it, reframe it. Look at it a different way. Ask for help across the group and across other groups. And then trust the process. The process works. If things start to go awry, go back to the original process, because the process works. So let's agree. We need the right people. We need a group plan. We need a cadence. And we need to measure. Whatever is worth doing is worth measuring. You expect and you inspect. And then peer review across multiple groups as we look at and progress to the future with momentum. The ground rules, very simple. Complete your profile. All communications through the group, which will cut down on clutter. Contribute to the group. Stop in the group every day for at least 3 or 4 minutes. See what's going on. Write a question. Make a suggestion. Make a comment. So the group plan, you can see here, all the way through from beginning and purpose, all the way through down to the bottom, next steps and moving on. The big purpose, which is the driver, you can call it the big, hairy, audacious goal. Take the big purpose, which is the purpose of the goal, the story that you've created around your purpose. Story is where you were, where you are, where you're going. And then your ideal member. What does the ideal member look like for your group? What is the group story? It's where we've been. How did we get here? What have we done? What's been successful? What do we need to do? And all the benefits of the group and the facets and the purpose. It's very short. The ideal member, passion and persistence. If you're passionate, if you get passionate members that are persistent in pursuing the goal, achieving the outcome will come at the right pace, at the right time, because you've got the right people in the group. Then we went to breakout to do some work. This work was good. Draft the big purpose, 15 minutes this was. Story, big purpose is a sentence, draft a story is 2 or 3 sentences, and then talk about who are the right people we need in the group. Then we came back and reviewed them. And that's where there was peer review in the groups, in the meeting, and people were able to hear what others had done in their group to extend each other's work. What does a year look like? This is important so people know how much work is involved here. The groups are going to be work. There's no doubt about it. So there needs to be commitment. So let's take a look at what a year looks like. Themes are important so that each month everybody in the group's on the same page talking about the same thing. Maybe a theme is new member, maybe a theme is project, maybe a theme is health, maybe whatever the theme is, but themes are important because when when everybody's talking about the same thing, it extends it. Peer review. So weekly, the leaders of the groups get together and review what's going on, make suggestions, look at roadblocks, and look at success. We support you. You have full access to our hub. You have weekly office hours. All of these things in GlobalWaterWorks that are there for you, that are funded already for you. GlobalWaterWorks, a 501c3. It's a nonprofit dependent on your donations. Next week, as we follow on, we'll break out and we'll look at the year in review, monthly themes, and look at weekly milestones and daily actions. Office hours. I think it's important that Mary and I will put our time at 4 o'clock on Thursday, and anybody can come in, ask any question about anything. Make suggestions, talk about success, look at the future. GlobalWaterWorks. We connect people, process, and technology to solve water issues locally to scale.